Alright, fine. We'll do the right one. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. Happy New Year. I know that this will probably be out just a few hours before New Year's actually hits wherever you're at probably. But just wanted to wish Happy New Year's to you guys. Today we're going to be listening to Iron Butterfly, In the Garden of Eden, the actual track. Apparently the last video I did was just the single version, which I had no idea. Someone requested it and I didn't know. Only one I saw when I searched it was that one. But I actually searched it on YouTube this time and found that there's plenty of the 17-minute long one. So we're going to get right into it. If you guys are not subscribed, help a brother out. Click that icon right down there. I'd really appreciate it. It takes like 2 seconds. It's absolutely free and really helps the channel out. It really does. We're almost to 8K. That's crazy. Thank you guys. In the Garden of Eden. Remaster full length by Iron Butterfly. 3, 2, 1. Yo. Oh, I didn't turn my light on.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey. Don't you know that I'm loving
I'm actually really glad there was a longer version.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida,
That song is awesome.
baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my hand.
That riff is just iconic as fuck.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey. Don't you know that I'm loving you? In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come
Dude, that bass is sick too.
and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my hand. It's all right.
Josh Homme definitely loves this song. I can already hear a lot of his kind of stuff in this. Queens of the Stone Age and Caius and stuff like that. Ooh, go ahead, dude. That organ sounds so sick paired up with that guitar. It sounds so good. It's very ominous. I love it. Something bad's about to happen. bass is doing that riff now. It's great. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. 1968. What a year. It's honestly kind of crazy how much LSD just like changed things for so many things. Not saying that has to do with this, but you know what I mean. Ting, ting, ting. Love that. 1, 2, 3. Dude, he has been killing it for like the past 2 minutes. He's still going, dude. Hell yes. Got that Hendrix in him. Wow. Say, hold on, guys. I need a sec after that. Sorry, I just blew everyone's minds for 3 minutes. Hold on, let me take my breath. Catch my breath. Just the solo. That's awesome. Ooh, that bass drum. Ooh, those dynamics. Bring it back. Uh-oh, getting tribal. Oh, yes. He's like his own marching band, man. He's doing like triplets and rudiment and oh my god. $1968, bro. That's fucking crazy. Ooh, organ starts creeping back in. I love how he ends it on just like that sick, simple rhythm. He was literally just his own marching band right there. Like, that's an entire drumline session just by himself. That was incredible. Y'all were right. I'm glad I did this version. He was getting some work out of those toms, bro. That sounded so good. So eerie. They've just had this like slight sense of uneasiness throughout this song that's been really interesting to me. I don't know exactly what it is because it's changed from solo to solo, but it still feels eerie. Okay. I didn't even know that was coming, I promise. That's great. Huh? That's what it sounded like. I can't wait for that main riff to come back in. It's gonna be so sick when it does. I know it's coming. Yes. Yeah, this... I should have never listened to the other version. I see why y'all were so mad now. This is great. Bass gets the solo too. Let's go. Can't forget about them. There's gonna be a snare hit, and then that riff's gonna come back in. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Fucking A, dude, those toms. I feel so bad for those drum heads, bro. my god. Oh, they're just combining it all together. Oh my god, that is awesome. Yep. Yes. Oh my god.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey.
That was amazing.
Don't you know that I'm loving you?
Oh my god.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida,
And this
baby.
is their one hit.
Don't you know that
It's a hell of a hit.
always been true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and we'll walk this line? Please take
This part reminds me of like Queens of the Stone Age stuff. So I think Josh Homme was a big fan of this. So much fun, dude. This should be so much fun to play. Oh my god, that is so good. Ah. See, just like I said in the other one, I would not be mad if that kept going. Not in the slightest. Wow, man. I cannot believe that was 1968, dude. It's crazy how fast time flies, huh? That's 2024 now, where it's about to be. It's crazy to me. So yeah, first off, yeah, y'all were right. I would be mad at me too if I listened to that dumbass single version of that song. I mean, I know that the reason it was made because like you can't play 17-minute long tracks, at least back then on the radio. The fuck was that? But yeah, that was absolutely incredible. They had a guitar solo, drum solo, semi-bass solo, I guess. I guess you could call that a bass solo. It was crazy how the vocals just went missing for like 15 minutes or like 14 minutes, and you didn't need them, man. And honestly, the organ like went missing for a lot of it too. It was just guitar, drums, and bass, dude, just doing their thing in the middle there. They started with the iconic riff part, and then they ended with the iconic riff part, and in between they had all the solos and stuff, which was great, man. They had the guitar solo up first, or he was just shredding for like 4 minutes straight, dude. Then he just stopped playing. He stopped playing for the drum solo. He's like, bro, I need a break after that. That was a lot. And dude, I feel him, man. His fingers, he was shredding, dude, all over the place. And like for 1968, like I know that there were people back then, obviously, playing guitar like this, but to put it together in such a package as this was probably a first, like especially the 17-minute long fucking epic track, you know. I think that Court of the Crimson King came out the next year in 1969, if I'm not mistaken. So this predates a lot of the stuff that we listened to on the channel, and I see why a lot of those bands took influence from this, and bands even from my era, like Queens of the Stone Age, that I love. They were like one of the first real rock bands I got into. I see why they took inspiration from this band, at least this song. It's just incredible. Like, what a work of art, honestly. I see why it's so iconic, and I see why it's so well revered, man. Like, that drum solo was, like I said, he was like a whole ass drum line by himself for like 3 or 4 minutes there. And like, those toms were getting so much fucking work. I feel bad for them fucking drumheads, bro. Like I said, man, they probably got dents in them bitches. But hey, it's worth it, man. Like, what a sound he was getting. Like, he was in such a groove and a rhythm that he probably kind of lost himself in the sauce there for a little bit. Because I know that I've talked to drummers that when they go into those kind of longish solo parts, sometimes they kind of just like lose themselves in the beat, especially when he got into that primal section kind of there at the end of the solo. I could just see myself getting lost in that and just becoming the beat, you know what I mean? And dude, I want to play that so bad. It sounds like it would be so much fun to play, man. Oh my god, it really does. Then you got like that bass solo in there too. After that, like I wouldn't like call it a bass solo, but he got his moment to shine, and he was just walking it down, walking it up, man. That was fucking great. And then when the guitar solo was going on, he was playing the main riff, and so was the organ. The organ was playing the main riff again too, while the guitar was soloing. I thought that was pretty. That was a nice, cool little touch. Like I said, I already commented like on most of the stuff in the first video, except for the solos, obviously because they weren't there. But like I already talked about how that chorus, the organ is just creepy as hell, and it just puts you on edge almost, and it's so. It's like the opposite of like a church hymn or a church organ. It's kind of like it sounds like it's this kind of like dark, evil kind of organ, you know. And I think like Vandergraaf Generator, like I listened to yesterday, they also use that kind of effect. I think that's really cool. It gives it this kind of like not sacrilegious. That's a really harsh word. It gives it this like irreverent, almost like I'm not supposed to be listening to this kind of vibe. And I love songs like that because it's just like, oh, hopefully mom doesn't catch me, you know. My mom was a fucking, she still is, not as much as she used to be, but she was diehard Protestant. Let's say that, dyed in the wool, and she was very I don't know. My church I went to used to burn Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If that gives you any hint to how deep it was they were pretty deep into sauce. And like I said, I'm glad that I kind of walked away from religion because since this song is called "In the Garden of Eden," you know, I get to talk a little religious spiel. I was raised Protestant, Bible quiz team. I know the Bible back to front. I know the non-canon books as well. I'm a religious scholar, let's just say that, on a lot of religions. And I always have been. I've always been interested in mythology, religion, stuff like that. And I've heard all kinds of different interpretations of like Garden of Eden and stuff like that. And like that was my question, like to the pastors and why they hated me, because I always asked like, well, what's the Leviathan? You know, what's the behemoth? It's not an elephant. That doesn't sound right. You know, stuff like that. Or I'd be just like, what about this? What about that? And then they would give me the God's will answer, and I'm like, whatever. You know, I gave up on it. But like the Garden of Eden, like there's so many different like questions I have about it. It's like, okay, well, if it was just them, God talks about how there was like wild men and like, you know, other people, like not heathens, not even Gentiles yet. I forgot what the word was, but there were other people out in the world. It was just Adam and Eve in this garden. It was almost like God already had a whole entire world out there. You know how like in Noah or in Genesis, you know, everything is evil and he wipes it away except for Noah. I almost feel like there was already like a race of man outside of Garden of Eden, and he was trying to perfect something in humanity, or just like, if you look at it, you know, I take things logically, but also abstractly as well. I'm very into metaphysics and stuff like that. And it, you know, just to me, what if, you know, this was God perfecting us, you know, like this is the latest model, you know, if you want to think of it in technology, because, you know, I don't think of things as sacred. I don't really see things. I think everything in real life is its own thing. And like, you can't like I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking. Like, nothing is off limits. I mean, obviously there is, but like for thinking and knowing and understanding, like there's no thought that is off limits to me. And like, I'll think of anything, you know. And it's kind of, or at least, you know, entertain the thought, you know, like that's like the true sign of a smart mind is when you can entertain an idea without accepting it. And that's what I do all day, baby, is I just entertain. And I think, and I try to logically, you know, walk through things, especially with religious things, since I was raised religiously. So I know that religion's a dying thing nowadays. So I feel like I have a lot of knowledge in my brain that's, you know, I don't know why. Oh yeah, in the Garden of Eden. I literally just talk. I apologize, guys. But yeah, that was fucking great. And the last thing I was gonna say about that is I think that God, of the God of the Bible, you know, it's not my personal God, but I think if you take that logically, if there was a whole world outside of, you know, the Garden of Eden, maybe that's our world, and the Garden of Eden is a modern thing. Who knows? Maybe the Bible is predicting the future. Maybe Jesus' reign already happened. You know what I mean? We don't know. I think we're secluded in the dark in so much shit. I really think we are. I think that's how they control us. But there's they again. Who's they, Lee? But yeah, that was a great track. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I know that y'all were mad that I didn't do the full track, and now I see why. That was absolutely incredible. And I will be putting that on my Pandora ASAP, because that is a great song to go drive or take a run to or something, because it's just so chunky, dude. That riff is just, like I said, it's so iconic. If you guys didn't know, we have a Patreon right here. Go check it out. We are up to 71 members, 72, I think now. Fucking crazy. Thank you so much, guys. Seriously. If you join the $10 tier and up, you get 1 free request a month, no albums, and it does not roll over to the next month if you don't use it. So use it wisely. In any tier, you get access to the Patreon exclusives. I post about 3 a month, usually like King Crimson related kind of stuff or other things, just because they get blocked. I always put all my blocked videos on YouTube up there as well, which there's always some of those as well. And then if you're in the $15 tier and up, you get to chat with me, video chat with me once a month. But you all, any tier, can message me and we can chat. We literally talk shop on there all day, so it's a party. And if that's not your gig, there is a PayPal link in the description for tips and requests and anything else, which is much needed right now, because literally I'm between jobs right now because I had to quit and leave my old job and move away. Hence why I'm not in my old studio hotel sort of thing. I'm in a new place. So I'm, currently looking for new work. I have a semi job at my girlfriend's job, but I don't want to work there. So it's just for now. But I work there for like 3 hours a week just to help her out at this point. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a wonderful new year. Thanks for sticking with me this entire year. It's been a long one, but we're still here. You're still here. And we're going to keep on trucking into 2024, baby. Bye.
Yeah. Woo!